Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to bring you a closer look at the Hager number 257F US26D satin chrome cast brass floor stop. Very attractive, heavy duty floor stop from Hager. It's heavy. It's not only heavy duty in its design, it's also heavy. It weighs 0.6 of a pound, or at least it does with its comprehensive screw package, which we'll go over in a moment. This is what we would refer to here as a gooseneck style doorstop, and if you use your imagination, you can see why we call it that. The 257F from Hager is going to be a very solid, very robust, heavy-duty sort of stop. This piece of hardware is going to be meant to take a serious amount of volume on a door. Would be something that you're going to want if you expect sort of an abusive sort of application, or again, just a high volume sort of application. Commercial instances. I've seen these installed in schools, places where they need to have good stopping power without tearing something out of the floor of what is of the door that's being used. Okay, and the 257S is synonymous with that. This is cast brass. That means that it's made of solid brass. Okay. The only steel really is this riveted pin that's holding the bumper on. This is going to be available in several different finishes: satin bronze, oil rubbed bronze, satin nickel, antique nickel, matte black, polished chrome, satin chrome, polished brass, and satin brass from Hager. So a comprehensive offering of finishes. They have this at 1 9/16, pardon me, 2 15/32 base length, 1 9/16 width, 1 5/8 inches. A height they have at 2 inch. I'm going to hold it upside down. It'll be a little bit easier. And that would be an overall height. You can see that from the floor to the center of the stop, about 1 5/8 inches is where that center line is going to fall, or 1 9/16. So the argument with this is if you have a standard 1/2 inch, 3/4 inch, 3/8 through 3/4 inch undercut, this is going to be perfect for your application. There's a link below this video to a document called Cut Sheet, which is really just literally the tear sheet from the Hager catalog for this item. You might include it if you're building an architectural specification. There is also, of note, that comprehensive screw package I mentioned earlier. Okay, so first of all, let's study this. You've got a tapped hole down in the base, and you've got a countersunk one in the top of the base. So the countersunk one is easy. You're going to use this possibly the plastic anchor and the number 12 by 1.5 inches or so flathead wood screw, or flathead sheet metal screw, or you're going to use the machine bolt that's here and the small lead anchor. Into that large drilled tapped hole, you're going to use either this hanger bolt to put down to a wood floor, or this threaded rod to use with the larger lead anchor. And if you've ever used lead anchors like this, you know you practically need a stick of dynamite to blow it out of the floor. It's the kind of thing you're going to want to use with a heavy-duty stop like this. You're ordering a heavy-duty stop, your anchoring needs to be at least as heavy-duty as the stop itself. This sort of installation, you're going to mark your holes, you're going to pre-drill, you're going to drill your holes, you'll set your lead anchors if you're using those. You will do your installation of the large hole down first, rotate that so the countersunk hole lines up with where it needs to be, then finish off your installation with the screw down through this base. Okay. Now the name Hager is synonymous with, well, practically everything in the door hardware industry, with the exception of the door and frame itself. There's a link below this video to the manufacturer's page where you can pull up the full-line Hager product catalog. They do a lot more than just trim and auxiliary. They're going to do weather stripping. They're going to do lock sets, exit devices, door closers, signage, filler plates that you're going to use in steel doors and steel frames. They have a complete offering of continuous geared aluminum hinges under their Roton brand name, electrified hardware as well. They do a good job with their hardware catalogs, their locks, their door closers, their exit devices, their electrified hardware, because they show you in a very approachable format. Here's how you order the lock and all the variations that are permissible, the detailed functions of each, and then all the constituent parts that are available let's say down the road you need to buy an arm for a door closer. You can go to that section of the catalog for that series, go down to the parts area, and pull it right up. A great approach. But Hager is synonymous with their namesake, Hager Hinge. They're known as a hinge company first and foremost. Everything that you can dream up, institutional, commercial, residential, Hager covers all of those bases with their comprehensive offering of hinges. If you have any questions on the Hager, number 257F in a US26D heavy-duty floor stop or any other Hager product, please feel free to reach out to us.